Well, that's not good. My throttle cable just snapped. We're going to turn the idle up and idle to the shop that will hopefully have a new cable. Find your idly thing and you turn it way the heck up. Like that. Ta-da! That's it. That's all you can do. 10 miles an hour in first gear on idle. But you can make it anywhere. So, we're going to go to the shop and hope that they have a cable. This thing will not like hills very much, but that's what we're going to do. So, I'm not stranded. I can't go anywhere very quickly, but I can go. So, we're cruising along at idle in first gear. Because I have no throttle at all. But, you use your brain and your carburetor to your advantage. But look, I can drive with one hand. This is, I can drive with the other hand. Downhill's nicer, get a little more power. I could tell you a story. Let's see, you got lots of time to think about stories. Embarrassing childhood stories, perhaps? Top speed of 11. Let me think of a story. Something funny. Oh! Valentine's Day 2005. I was in Brisbane, Australia. I roll off the throttle with my wrist. Like it's going to matter. We'll just leave one of the turn signals on. Okay. Valentine's Day 2005. February 14th, 2005, I'm in Brisbane, Australia. And me and two of my single friends decided that we wanted to go to the botanical gardens. Well, we're going to go downtown and get Chinese food. That's uphill. Dang it. It's like being on a little 50cc. I have all this power and I cannot use it. First we went and got Chinese food at a little local place. I don't even remember the name of it. Oh, and it was the Pope's funeral. Was it that day? I don't know. It may have been. Pope John Paul. I know I was downtown at that same Chinese restaurant when he died. I remember watching the funeral, eating with my chopsticks. The Lucky Fortune, or Lucky Fortune something. Lucky something. Doesn't matter. You don't really care what the name of the Chinese place in Brisbane, Australia, where I ate fortune bowl of luckiness. I don't know. Lucky Fortune something. Yeah, it must be nice having an accelerator pedal. Anyway, we eat there, and then we go to the botanical gardens, because that's kind of nice to do. And so we are at the botanical gardens, and the possums in Australia, they don't look anything like American possums. American possums look like mutated radioactive rats. I mean, they're large, and they're very ugly, and their hair is very bristly, and their eyes are all bulgy, and their teeth are all rah, and they've got long rat tails, and they scurry like rats, and they're always in garbage, and they're white, so the garbage on them is very obvious, and they're just filthy, nasty animals. Nobody likes possums. American possums. Australian possums are freaking adorable. They're more like giant bunny squirrels, more like what they are. And you're gonna have to go around me, because I cannot go into slower. I mean faster. I could go slower. I could pull the clutch in. My bike is broken. I am sorry. Oh, good, downhill. We love these things. They're very cute. They're brown, and they got soft, like, cute eyes, not eyes, and their teeth aren't all and their mouths aren't all and so they're much more and not you know? So, they're cute. And they hop like little mini raccoons, like little bunnies. They're like I'm telling you, they're like little bunny squirrel they're like little bunny squirrel kangaroo. Did I say raccoons? totally meant kangaroos. So they're like cute bunny, squirrel, like kangaroo, cute. They're little balls of adorableness. Here is an American possum. Okay, that's an American possum. You're gonna have to go around me. American possums are nasty things. Rat tail, ugly face, or just ugh. Australian possums, I'm not gonna find one of those dead on the side of the road, so you'll have to take my word for it. But those things are not ugly. They're cute. And you want to just pick one up and take it home with you. Like they're just, they're so cute. They're so cute. And so, you'll have to go around me, because I can't, here, I'll get off the road and you can go around me. There you go. And they're like, you just want to just squeeze their little cheeks and just, like Elmira from Tiny Toons, remember? Like, that's what you want to do with this thing. It's just adorable. So, and they're all over the botanical gardens. And I'm about to admit a felony here, but I don't think America extradites to Australia, so I'm going to say this is okay. There were these lily pad things. It's botanical gardens, lots of protected habitat things. Very protected. Very much, I'm totally just going to run this light because my bike is broken. So, there's these lily pad things, and now, one of the guys with us was really into, like, botanist stuff. And so, he had picked one with the intention of only picking one. I know, if everybody only picked one, there wouldn't be any, whatever. So, he picks one, and he's telling us about them, and he's describing them, and like, because he knows, he got a degree in botany, so he's like explaining, like, what's so cool about these lily pads. I don't remember any of it. It had to do with the way they draw water and some other stuff. So he's going on and on about these things, and it's very fascinating, and we're learning, and then as he's holding it, this little Australian possum comes up to him, and it's like, and he's like looking up at him, and he's like, huh? You know, all that, like, please, you know, that is universal to animals. It didn't help that we had our leftover bags. Hi, squirrel! We had our leftover bags from the Chinese place, and animals across the world know crinkling plastic means human food. So they hear crinkling plastic, which is probably what really first drew them, but he's holding this lily pad thing. And so we're not gonna give him our leftovers, so he just, hey, you know, decides, well, here you go, and hands it down, and he reaches up with his little cute paws, and he takes it, and he's chewing on it, and then, like, another one comes over, and then a few more, and we're like, wow, they really like these lily pad things. So we realized they couldn't reach them, but they love to eat them for some reason. So he reaches out and picks a few more, and hands them to us, and we start feeding them. Hi, guys! And so now we're feeding these endangered lily pads to these Australian possums on Valentine's Day in the botanical gardens. Hi, guys! And I know. Anyway, so we didn't pick that many. It's not like we're like, take all the lily pads. We probably picked like 8 of them, because we're tearing off little pieces and handing them to these possums. And the possums are like, now we're surrounded by over 20 of these possums. They've all come out and they're all surrounded us, and we're like, we're starting to get uncomfortable. We're out in the middle of this like big grassy area, and we're like, let's go back to the path and get under a street light or something, because it's dark, it's night, and it's getting kind of creepy being surrounded by these possums. So, feeling outnumbered, and they're getting very bold, and so we like retreat, and they follow us back to the light. Except, just like similar to American possums, they can't see well. They see great at night. They don't see well when there's a bright light. So now we're surrounded. So we got our backs up against this lamp with this under this walkway, and we're surrounded by probably 20 to 25 possums, and they're getting bolder. And we're realizing that if we hold the lily pad with one hand, they'll let us pet them with the other hand. So now we're petting these adorable possums, these wild, adorable possums in a foreign country. We're petting them. So that's yeah, it was great. I need you to hurry up and pass me so I can get back on the road. Thank you. So that, yeah, not recommended behavior, but you know. So we're petting these possums and feeding them, but they're getting really bold. Now it's getting like, we're getting actually kind of, now we're like realizing, hey, these are wild animals, and there are more of them than there are of us. We probably shouldn't be doing this. So now we're trying to, and one of them like went, when we were like, oh, we're out of lily pads, this one like raises up, and suddenly they weren't so cute, and he's all like, like full on like demon cat mode, right? And we're like, ah! And so then we're like trying to be all big and make a bunch of noise, and they're like not really running away. They're definitely emboldened at this point. And like everything else in Australia, they're just super badass, and they're like, we don't care that you're 10 times our size. We want our damn lily pads. And so they're yeah, so they're not cooperating with our desire for them to leave. And yeah, it was pretty hilarious. So that's my story about the possums. We eventually did get them to scatter, and we just actually took off half running out of there. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Don't kill me. I don't want to die. So yeah, that's hello. My bike is broken. That's the story of the possum. And we ran and we got out of there and enjoyed the rest of our evening. It was fun. So that was Valentine's Day in Australia in 2005 in the Botanical Gardens in Brisbane, feeding and then getting threatened by the possums. But I did get to say that I got to pet a wild possum. That was kind of cool. I wouldn't want to pet an American possum. Ugh. Ugh. We're making progress. Excellent gas mileage. Sarcasm.
Now gives a whole new meaning to the trigger finger. Look, no hands! Oh! It's so windy I have to counter steer.